Friends, my name is Ikenna Imaga and I'll be telling you about the MMM ideology. MMM is an acronym that means Mavrodi Mundia Money Box. MMM was founded in the year 1989 by a Russian, a mathematician and also a programmer by the name of Sergei Mavrodi. MMM came into Nigeria in 2015, precisely November 15th, 2015. Now, as I speak to you today, MMM is over a year old in Nigeria. Now, you tend to ask yourself, people just join MMM community and at the end of the day, they criticize the community without having a concrete knowledge about MMM. Now, you want to ask yourself, what is the true ideology? What is the true philosophy of MMM? Now, you must understand that first of all, the number one philosophy that MMM preaches is that MMM is not an investment platform. Rather, MMM is a mutual financial aid platform whereby we have people helping each other. That is, I'm in need today and there's someone that wants to provide me to me. He gives me this need and after some days he gets back his own money. At that time he needs the money. Now MMM is a peer-to-peer system. That means that there is no central account. In investment, when you're investing, you pay into an account, you pay into a central account. But in MMM, there is no central account in quotes. It's a peer-to-peer donation or a peer-to-peer provision of help. In MMM, we help each other. That's why it's called a mutual financial aid. Take for instance, let's do a practical illustration. Mr. A comes into the system with 100,000 naira. And he comes into the system, he brings in 100,000 naira. He wants to assist, he wants to give help, he wants to provide help with what? 100,000 naira to someone that needs this 100,000 naira at this particular point in time. He comes into the system and gives Mr. B the 100,000 naira. Then after some days, Mr. B gives back to Mr. A, Mr. B gives to Mr. C, and Mr. C gives to what? Mr. A. It's a system, it's a peer-to-peer system. I give to you, you give to this other person gives to this other person, and this other person gives back to me. So it goes like that. It's a continuous system. It's called a mutual financial aid. We assist each other in times of what? Financial need. We want to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor, thereby providing financial assistance. Now, secondly, in MMM ideology, it preaches that MMM is not a Ponzi scheme in quotes. Now, take for example in our country, Nigeria, most people tend to see MMM, yeah, MMM is a Ponzi scheme. This is a wonder bank, it's this, it's that, it's giving people over 30%. How do you get 30%? This, that, this. Now, I'm here to correct that impression. MMM is not a Ponzi scheme, by what I understand. Now, I'm going to make you understand what I mean by it's not a Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme is a system that comes like a pyramid. Let me use the word a pyramid. This is the shape of a pyramid, like a triangular form. MMM is not a pyramid. It's like a pyramid rather. Now, in a pyramid, Mr. A comes into the system with 50,000 naira and introduces two other people. Mr. A is on top. And we'll have B and C. B and C have to introduce further two. So it keeps on growing like that. Now, that's the pyramid. The pyramid, Mr. A is on top, he brings in 50,000 naira. And after bringing in 50,000 naira, he does not bring in any other amount again. He brings 50,000 naira and starts gaining from his referrals, his downlines, people that are coming up, people that are also providing the same 50,000 naira. That is a Ponzi scheme. But in MMM platform, if someone comes into the system with 50,000 naira and he brings in other people, getting the referral from them, if he wants to get a new provision of help, he has to provide again for him to earn the referral. So MMM is a continuous system, whereas a Ponzi scheme is not a continuous system. When Mr. A brings in, he pauses, he stops at that point in time and is gaining from his referral, from his downline. But in MMM, for you to gain from your referral, you also need to bring back, you need to put back money into the system. So it's a continuous process. If you earn today, you provide again. If you provide help, you get help. You provide help, you get help. That is how MMM system works. Thirdly, the MMM ideology preaches on their system and on their platform. In fact, it is clearly stated on the site that MMM invest in MMM platform, use your spare money. Use your spare money. Do not invest your total money. Do not invest what is not called your spare money. Your spare money is cash that is idle, cash that is not useful at that point in time. It is useful per se, but at that point in time, it is still idle. Now use your spare money, money that you can afford to lose. That is your spare money to me. So MMM preaches that we should use our spare money. If people adhere to these principles or this ideology of MMM, you should be able to flourish excellently in MMM. So MMM states that you should use your what? Spare money. MMM is a mutual financial aid. It's not an investment. It's not a Ponzi scheme. And it always wants people to use their what? Spare money. People might want to ask, how does MMM generate this 30% interest? That is the one widely most asked question. How does MMM generate 30% interest? Now, MMM, like I said, is not an investment. It's a peer-to-peer system. There's no central account. Mr. Ikenna provides to Mr. Deji. Mr. Deji provides to Madam Choma. Madam Choma provides to Etim. And Etim provides back to Mr. Henry. Henry provides now to Mr. Ikenna. It goes like that in circles. So today, in the 30, how we generate the 30%, it is from participants. Remember, your actions determine your what? Inaction. Your actions and your inactions determine the progress or the failure of the system. Most people in Nigeria are greedy today because they come into the system after providing and receiving, they run away from the system. That is not the growth of the system. For the system to grow, there needs to be a constant provision and request or get help. So when you provide an amount, you also need to what? And you get your money back, you also need to provide back into the system. That's how the system works. So the 30% is simply generated from we participants. At this point in time, I have 100,000 naira and I give it out to someone who provided help of say 50,000 naira. He has 30% interest on it, which is 65,000. He earns from my 100,000, he's taking 15,000 from my 100,000. Then someone else is going to give me back my own 30% plus my capital. That is how the generation of 30% is. We need to have a constant provision and request or getting of what? Help. Now with these few points, I hope I've been able to convince you about the MMM ideology. Now talking about the ideology, I'll now tell you how the system works. How does MMM system run? MMM system is simply quite easy. Now under the system, after registering, we have what we call provide help and get help. Now you provide help to the tune of your spare money, what you can afford to provide at that particular point in time. Then after 30 days, you get 30% of whatever you provided plus your capital. Now MMM is a system that has the theme of bridging the gap between the rich and the poor. Now the system in Nigeria is so corrupt and it's faced with so much inflation, so much recession. Now MMM coming into Nigeria is a scene of joy. It's a scene that has helped salvage the recession in Nigeria. Most people don't feel this system because of MMM. Me personally, I thank God for MMM. Together, me and you, we can change the world. So let's join hands together to promote the good of MMM. Thank you very much.